coming on in to the Strother Communication Group. Thunderdome is yet another bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87 Best Daily Podcast, the show about everything and nothing coming at your ass one day a week. Sorry, Minnesota's 87th Best Weekly Podcast. Sitting shotgun is Uncle Nick. Give him a follow on Twitter. Hey, Nick.
Hey, guys. How's it going today?
Hey. Tell a friend, spread the word, iTunes, Stitcher, radio. Bullshow.co is the website. It's weird to say. Happy belated Thanksgiving, Nick.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. We might have not talking since then.
What'd you do?
I spent time with my father. Me and him went to Treasure Island. Oh, wait, well, first off, at 7 o'clock, I went to Mall of America. A charity I do every year is the Walk for Hunger. You know,
check out the moms at the mall.
So many moms there.
.org.
A lot of people show up at the mall, and what's her name? Senator, not Amy Klobuchar, is usually there to kind of like announce it and be like, you know, we start the walk, and you know, it's a good way to raise money for people who really need it. You know, because no one should go hungry nowadays. But,
especially on Thanksgiving.
Especially on Thanksgiving. So I do that every Thanksgiving morning, and then go home, rest, close my eyes, and then I wake up, and in the afternoon, me and my father go to Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
How often do you nap?
On the weekends, maybe once a month I'll do like a weekend or something where I'll take like an afternoon nap.
Oh, so like once a month?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of weird.
It's nice to do every once in a while, depending on what I do. I mean, you know, if I'm running around all day or something, it's nice to, you know, for a weekend if there's nothing really going on, it's nice to have time to nap.
Yeah. Also good to have time to buy or sell your house in the Twin Cities area. Josh Pelto, RE/MAX Referred. He is your man. You know that he doesn't nap because he's too busy working for you. So unlike Nick, he's working out there.
Whoa.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or moving on up to the east side, finally got a piece of the pie. Twin Cities real estate market is his bag. Give him a call, 763-213-4617, joshpelto.com, Josh Pelto, RE/MAX Preferred. Nick, are you excited that it is Christmas season since it is December 1st now?
Yeah, I can't wait. I usually love this time of year. Christmas music. You know, a little snow on the ground every once in a while. Except for now, we have like the mildest winter like ever. It feels like September.
Well, you say that now, except December 15th, we're gonna have 7 feet of snow.
Don't.
And you'll be like, Except since you're a condo liver, you pay for snow removal, so you got that going.
Yes, that's a great thing. It's funny how when you be older, the older that you get, you know, I think you enjoy snow a little bit less, unless you're someone who likes the winter sports, the skiing, snowboarding, all that stuff. That's fine and dandy and all, but when you have to drive in snowy weather, it's a mess. And even in Minnesota, where I feel like we should be experienced with this, I feel like usually the first major snowfall always causes like a big headache.
Well, I think there is a reason why there's a lot of snowbirds all up in here. But I kind of like the cold.
I love cold. I'd rather be cold than hot.
Well, I mean, because Nick, you're a little fluffy.
I have layers. I do have layers, and I'm proud of it. But yeah, I can handle being cold more than hot.
Nick, you should find a shirt that says "layered and proud of it." I feel like there's got to be something like that out there.
I'll ask Soda Stick if they'll make one for me.
Probably will.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a good, you know, the end of the year. There's like a feeling in the air. There's something different about like the month of December. I don't know how to describe it, but I think it has to deal with Christmas, you know?
Yeah, like...
What's going on here?
Yeah, everyone around Christmas time just seems a little bit nicer, a little bit more empathetic, and just cares a little bit more. It's like we wish we could do this all year round.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah. Yeah, because after New Year's, no one's this nice.
Well, it's good. At least we'll do it 1 month a year. Well, what's your stance on Christmas decorations? I think if you do it before Thanksgiving, you're a psychopath.
I agree. It's haunting seeing Christmas stuff as early as September, and I feel like people would kind of sneaking it in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, from the perspective of the business people, I can see like, a lot of people, especially now, are this is the time of year to spend. Obviously, there's a lot of stores in flux right now that people are worried about. Barnes and Noble, Toys R Us, Sears. Everyone's freaking out, and Christmas is that time of year where people who feel like giving and buying stuff. I mean, this is the buying season. So it makes sense that they're moving it out early, but to me, Christmas is usually always the day after Thanksgiving. That's the start of it. But as I said, this year it feels a little delayed because, Minnesota, we haven't had any major snowfalls yet. Really.
I do remember there was a special, and I found the clip.
Thank you.
So it's from '86, Christmas Every Day. And this little kid was like, I wish every day was Christmas. And then she basically ruined the American economy.
Oh, wow, really?
Make sure there's never a Christmas again. Never, never, never. Ooh, my.
Because it got to the point, you got the gifts, and you had the feast, and every single day. And then eventually everyone ran out of money, even though everyone was just, like, pumping up the economy.
I promise I'll never wish for anything ever again. I'll help my mother with the dishes. I'll walk all to...
And then eventually the dad was like, oh, thank you for this dirty rag. Because that's what they had. I think because, Christmas being once a year, and I don't like it creeping up to Thanksgiving was plenty, and that's fine. But creeping into Halloween, creeping into September, that's a little much. It sort of takes away the awesomeness of Christmas.
Yeah, for those of you who listen to the radio, in the Twin Cities, Cool 108
1877 cars for kids. Oh.
they do Christmas all the time. It used to always be the day after Christmas. They started it the weekend before Thanksgiving this year, and it was mind blowing. It used to always be the day after.
Yeah, it should be. Well, what is Cool 108 usually? Is that just classic rock?
Classic rock, 70s and 80s. Definitely a lot more 90s nowadays. I mean, hell, I'm a big classic rock guy. I love all these. And, like, what's the other big station in the Twin Cities? 92 KQRS.
Yeah.
They're playing 90s songs now. I'm like, dude, no.
And now, a set of classic rock from the greatest classic rock band of all time, Foo Fighters.
Like, no. That's wrong.
Like Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, I do love those two bands, but they're not.
All right, speaking of bands, producer Allie worked her butt off, made some cookies. We got a Brewery or Indie Band Atlanta edition, so we'll get to that. We got the news, and also, of course, I want to talk about everyone just harassing people. So the Matt Lauer stuff, the Louis C.K. stuff, the Garrison Keillor, the Al Franken stuff. Everyone's just dirty. Everyone's terrible. Now, here's my whole thing. They deserve what they got. Hey, if you're out here harassing the help just because you have some sort of power complex, just because you're high paid, you're a big part of the network, Matt Lauer, and doing what you're accused of doing, no. Sorry, bro. Gots to go.
So far, a lot of them have only really been losing jobs, losing stuff. I don't think there's been any real arrests yet. Do you think arrests are going to come?
No. I don't think there's going to be arrests because a lot of it is harassment, like Al Franken grabbing ass in every single picture. Like, it's not criminal per se, but it is enough to question your fitness for your profession.
So it'll be a very...
What was the Garrison Keillor stuff? I didn't take time to look it up. You're the news guy.
I didn't look too much about that either.
Nick.
As far as I know, there's only been one major issue with the Garrison here. I'll be pulling up right now as we speak while I lose my voice a little bit. But I feel like a lot of stuff so far, it feels like it hits too close to home because we have Garrison Keillor being called off and Al Franken. So it's like I feel like Minnesota's getting a little harder than everyone else. Maybe Minnesota's...
cold weather. I mean, what else do we have to do except for playing grab ass?
I don't know.
I'm glad this is happening, though. because you do have to upset the apple cart a little bit. And what sucks is that this was such a well-known thing, a sort of pay-for-play, especially in Hollywood, but like even in all forms of entertainment, whether it be radio, TV, news, even. It's like look at Charlie Rose. Yeah, you're forgetting jabronis. Like the guy from NPR, like the main guy. Yeah, it's just. It sucks that it was such an accepted thing that to get along, or whatever the word is. But man, it's rough, and especially with the movies, since we have a history of it. Like we can look back and see like when Harvey Weinstein was running Miramax and stuff, like who made it in those pictures, and then it makes you think like, man, that's rough. It sucks. So dirty.
So it sounds like a lot of Gus and Keeler's stuff is kind of the same as our Senator Al Franken. There's a lot of groping, groping stuff, groping fans and stuff. This is tough, and a lot of sites so far have said. A majority said there was only one incident, but obviously a lot of the NPR specifically is asking for people to kind of to find more people if anyone else wants to call out their stories. And there's going to be a lot of people calling in and reporting harassment stuff. It's terrible.
Yeah, there's not going to be any anytime soon. Like everyone has a little bit of dirt on them, and especially if it's like over the line. Like this Matt Lauer stuff is like way.
Thanks, everybody.
Matt Lauer on set.
These are just crosstalks, and I'll meet you outside.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm going. Pretty sweater. Keep bending over like that. It's a nice view.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. Like the story, like what stood out to me was the Matt Lauer the button under his desk that he could lock the door discreetly. Like when that work order comes in, like you're working maintenance at 30 Rock, and it's like, Tony, hey, can you install this lock button, this very secret lock button underneath Matt's desk? Why? I'm Matt Lauer.
That's mind blowing to me, and I don't know. That I think shocks me a ton.
What also irks me too is that everyone knew it. Like everyone in that newsroom, like I know on the news they're like saying this is shocking. We did not expect this. Everybody knew. Everybody in that freaking newsroom knew.
I mean, are we at a point now where we might have to admit that maybe harassment should be illegal? As we said, this has been going on for. Yeah. If this has been going on for as long as it has, why is it now? Why is it tumbling now?
It's a domino effect, and it's a good thing because it took one major case to get it really going, and then especially in high-profile industries where the people are well known and they're able to use that power. That's why it's the media. That's why it is journalism as well, since it's camera time, it's TV time. Mm-hmm. Like it's a finite amount available, and that leads to people in power to abuse said power. Like Matt Lauer's making $25-30 million a year. He was NBC's golden boy.
Not so golden now.
Yeah, think of a couple years ago. It was like, Brian Williams and Matt Lauer, NBC News. You can trust us. Really? See, I want to know why Lester Holt hasn't been pegged for anything yet, because Lester Holt had a really creepy mustache back in Chicago, like a mustache that says like you cannot trust this man.
As you said, if it's going to be this domino effect, eventually something will come back to him. Eventually something will come back to everyone. I kind of wish this was just like a Band-Aid and just everyone who's going to be accused, let's get over with now, because 2016 was so miserable with celebrity deaths and everything.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, and now 2017, it's like, man, this ain't so bad, and now this is the worst year ever.
It's good because, like I said, it took a couple to get it rolling, and then people who, what really sucks is that women that have been harassed or even assaulted in some of these cases, they have to walk around with that, and it's like they internalize like, what did I do wrong? How is this my fault? And it sucks that they have to live like that. It sucks that these guys took advantage like that, and it's good. It's good to have a purge, because this should not be allowed to go on in the industry. And if it takes a couple of months just to completely burn it all down to get rid of the lice. Oh, like when you have lice, then you just shave your head, then eventually the hair grows back. Yeah, this is what's happening now.
Okay, so
you know about lice.
What? No, don't tell the viewers that. No.
Also, I will say, Nick, as your boss, if I've ever harassed you, it's my bad.
My bad.
Yeah.
No, you've never harassed me.
Damn it. I mean, good. That is all.
With all this harassment stuff going on, do you feel like it's worse happening more through the entertainment world or more through the political world? Because I feel like, obviously we're dealing with. So far, there's been entertainers, and obviously the big issues, and I don't want to bring up politics because I don't get politics, is we have senators, we have congressmen, both sides, Democrat, Republican, and obviously with Trump, there's a lot of issues going on with that. I feel like that, I'm surprised that's not exploding more than it has been.
Well, with...
like Roy Moore.
Well, I mean, just look how long we've put up with Woody Allen movies, right? And Woody Allen marrying his adopted daughter, like underage, like, oh, that's cool. Or people enjoying Roman Polanski films still after the fact. I think entertainment-wise, there's a very wide berth. Like you'll go watch a Scumbags movie, right? Sports, it's a little bit finer line. Journalism, then you get into integrity, and then politics, it's sort of a mix, because I actually think that we hold journalists to a higher standards of morality than we do politicians, because yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's interesting.
It's usually what we see, because we see the media way more for it.
Yeah, but let's cheer ourselves up. Let's play a little Brewery or Indie Band. And as always, we are presented by Strother Communications Group. You know why? Because they measure success the way that you do. More money in your pocket, less headlines. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. More sales, bigger bottom line. Their digital marketing and web design experts will create your next website, manage your digital marketing, do all that stuff, and everything that will resonate with your customers and build the hashtag brand. Find out more, go to scgpr.com. Strother Communications Group. All right, so producer Allie, who I also have not harassed. Nick, have you harassed producer Allie?
We might have to talk. We might have to talk off air.
I do not trust you.
I haven't met her yet.
We're Brewery or Indie Band Atlanta. We got 16 names. Yeah, 16 names. You know the drill. We will name off what a name, and then we guess if it's a brewery or indie band. For some reason, Nick is like a Rain Man in this game. This is the only game he can win.
I think the odds are a lot better, just because it's 50-50.
All right, so let's hop in. First one is Casual Cadenza. Casual Cadenza. Is this a brewery or indie band in the hot Atlanta area? Casual. Isn't a cadenza like part of a house? Like come, we're having drinks in the cadenza by the menagerie.
I thought it was like a musical term, like when you go to the like past first chorus, verse cadenza, then final chorus or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say it's a brewery.
I also said brewery.
Casual Cadenza is band. Oh,
dang.
0 for 1 each. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Next up, Eventide. Eventide. Eventide.
Oh, shit.
I'm dumb. There we go. Eventide. Eventide. This just screams band to me, doesn't it? Like Eventide. It's a cover band of Creed. Yeah, I'm going to say band.
I said brewery.
Eventide. Brewery. Dang it.
Yes.
All right, Nick is up 1-0. We got a long ways to go. Brewery or indie band. Next up, Gate City. Gate City. Is this a brewery or indie band? All right, so Gate City. I mean, you got bands like Owl City. It's from Owatonna, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just one kid and a keyboard, isn't it?
I thought they were from Iowa. Oh, no, you might be right.
Gate City, I will say, is a brewery.
I also said brewery.
Gate City, brewery. Nailed it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it's Nick has 2. I have 1. We got a couple names to go. Let's go. Hard Castle. Hard Castle, brewery or indie band in Atlanta.
All one word?
Yeah. Hard Castle.
That's
I mean,
tough
like
now.
Newcastle. I mean, it's a beer. You'd be like, oh, come try our double IPA at the Hard Castle. I'm going to say brewery.
I also said brewery.
Hard Castle. Band. Damn it.
Oh, darn.
All right, still 2-1, and we're moving along. Next up is Imagination Movers. Imagination Movers and Shakers. Imagination Movers, I mean, you say band right away. Like, or could this be a creative craft beer place? It's like we milked an almond, and then we made a stout out of it. It's a milked almond stout. You milk anything with nipples.
Oh, my God.
Imagination Movers, I'm going to say is a band.
I said band.
Imagination Movers. Band. Nailed it. All right, Nick leads 3-2. We're about a third way through. Brewery indie band, Atlanta. Next up, Ironmonger. Ironmonger, all one word. Let's see, Ironmonger. I mean, is this like a Iron Maiden cover band? We do metal. Ironmonger. Or this could be like Ironmonger, Ironmonger Steel Reserve, like Ironmonger American Ale, American Pale Ale. Sure. I'm gonna say brewery.
I said band.
Brewery. Ironmonger. Brewery. Yeah.
Darn it.
See, that's what I do. Now I just yell at the board, and then it comes my way. That's what I do. Next up, Jet Black Alley Cat. Jet Black Alley Cat, GBAC. That's why it's so tough. There's also a variation of this called strip club or hair salon.
No way, is there?
Yeah. It was played by Scott Huff and Joe Stapleton, like way back in the day. They're 2 poker guys. They're hilarious. Love that show. Okay. 2 Jacks of the Hole. Look it up. Jet Black Alley Cat. I'm going to say... I hate everything. Band.
I said brewery.
Jet Black Alley Cat. Band.
Darn it.
Feels so good.
I was thinking band, but I don't know. It just sounded too... like, who would want to say a band name like that?
4, 2, 3. Andy leads. Next up, The Lively Exchange. The Lively Exchange. This could be a fun band. Like this band could just do all like Southern rock covers. The Lively Exchange. Hey, welcome out everybody to Atlanta. We're the Lively Exchange. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll say band.
I said brewery.
The Lively Exchange is band.
Losing my mojo.
It's throwing heat. 5-3, my advantage. We're halfway through brewery or indie band Atlanta. Next up, Monday night. Band or brewery. It could be like a kitschy thing if it's a brewery, like we're going to Monday night on Friday. Oh, look at us, or bars that call themselves the library. Oh, just tell your mom you're at the library. Yeah. Your mom's been dead for 15 years. You're a 49-year-old with a drinking problem, drinking on Tuesday. Howard, yeah, you're Monday night
at a college bar. I've been there.
Monday night. I'm gonna say that is a. Hell, I'll just say band or brewery.
I said brewery.
We both said brewery. Monday night, brewery. Nailed it. 6-4. Andy is leading. Next up, Orpheus. You know, if Orpheus is a brewery, they should have a nut brown ale. And so Orpheus nut brown ale is it's delicious. It makes sense because we're in Atlanta and our new stadium looks like a butthole in the roof. Cool. Orpheus. I'm going to say brewery.
I said band.
Orpheus. Brewery. Oh. Nailed it. 7-2-4. We got 6 names left, so Nick has some ground to make up. Next up.
I'm ready.
Pond. P-O-N-D, all capital letters, pond. Payable on no... this could be a POD cover band. Because isn't POD like payable upon death?
Oh, I have no idea.
So it could be payable upon non-death, because we don't die. Yeah. I'll say band. Pond is a band.
I said band.
Pond. Band. Nailed it. Good job. 825, staying alive. We got 5 names to go. Next up, Reformation. Reformation. Just like Martin Luther's Reformation. Brewery or indie band. Now, this could be like a Christian rock band. And, you know what's weird about like Christian rock bands is that they'll start Christian to build an audience and then they'll go mainstream, like Switchfoot.
I was going to say Amy Grant.
Dare you to move, Jesus. Reformation. I feel like this could be a brewery since breweries are such entrepreneurial and independent spirits. So, like, this could be a guy who broke off from another brewery. Oh, we're going to call it Reformation. My name's Martin in the house. Yeah, I'll go Reformation Brewery.
I said brewery.
Reformation Brewery. Nice. All right, 9-6. 9-6. 4 to go. Nick has to sweep out just to tie. Feels good. Scofflaw. Law. Like scoff, like, huh. And then law. All one word.
Scofflaw.
Yeah. I feel like this is too complicated to be a band. And, like, breweries like their puns, and also they like words that are hard to pronounce. Like the new one that opened, Sisyphus.
I don't know that one.
Even though I think that's like a Greek god term. Sisyphus. Come down to... Yeah, they just don't want people with braces to come to the bar. Hey, meet me at Sisyphus. Shoot. Damn it. Yeah, I'll say Scofflaw is a brewery.
I said band.
Scofflaw. Brewery.
Damn it.
And that be the game. 10-6. Playing out the last 3 just for fun. Next up, Second Self. Brewery or indie band. I'll say band.
I said band too.
Second Self. Brewery. Dang it. 2 to go. The Texas Gentleman. Now, gentleman singular. Now, if this is gentlemen, then this could be like an ensemble country band. So, for that reason, I'm going to say brewery.
I said brewery, too.
Texas Gentleman. Band. Damn it.
Oh, really? Wow.
And last one, The Welcome Home. I will say band.
I said band, too.
The Welcome Home. Band. Nailed it. Final score, 11-7. Not too shabby out there at all. No, Nick, it's you did pretty good.
I'm not too disappointed. I mean, gosh, those are really, really interesting names.
Thank you.
I don't know if I want to go to any of those bands or breweries, though. I mean, there should be a poll of are any of these places or bands good? Like they should, if they're listening, they should let us know.
Oh, thank you, Kevin Durant. All right, Nick, let's hop into some news, eh?
Okay.
You are fake news, sir. Go ahead.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Ain't got time to believe.
You can't handle the truth.
The news with Uncle Nick.
That might be one of my favorite drops, besides intros. Besides how old they be.
I do like the whole they be one.
Yeah. Oh, hell, I'm just gonna play it.
Celebrities are old.
69, dudes!
The question is, how old?
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Time for another rousing round of how old they be.
I can't let you in because you're old as fuck. For this club, not, for the earth.
It's the Craig Robinson that does it. It's
the only good part of that movie at all.
Mwah, kiss at the end. All right, Nick, what's in the news today?
All right, so we talked a lot of scandal stuff, so we'll try to stay away from that thing. So, I guess some of the biggest one right now that's hitting us this week, and we are going overseas, is we're talking about England. Prince Harry is engaged to American actress Meghan Markle. And then if you're like me, you're like, who?
Yeah.
She's been in a lot of random small roles. I don't...
Wasn't she on Suits?
She was on Suits. She's on Suits, and that's kind of it. No, I'm kidding. She had a number of different roles on a lot of sitcoms within the last 5 or 10 years.
Okay, but so why is this a big deal?
Because America loves everything British royalty. It's something, I don't know what it is about America and the love for.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Forrest, I know that this must be incredibly difficult. And it may not seem that way to you, but I am seeking justice for your daughter.
We got justice
It's very
when that
beautiful.
animal was sentenced to death. So don't you try to tell me you're doing this for her.
Now, how's the British people responding to this? Are they like,
there's a lot of mixed.
Yeah.
Everyone does love weddings, so
is it because she's mixed?
It's because she.
How dare you?
Some of it is because she is mixed.
Yeah.
There was also the fact that she was married before and been divorced.
Yep.
But a lot of CNN affiliates are saying that because how England churches work, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think a lot of the people, in England, a lot of them really don't mind too much. But I mean, it is very split.
Yeah, and man, like, so Prince Harry is such a huge ginger, that like Carson Wentz looking bastard. I mean, their kids are going to be interesting looking.
Oh yeah, I'm quite curious about that.
Like, is it possible to have like a tan ginger? That's what I want to know. Which is also a great beverage at all these breweries or indie bands. Yeah,
I don't think it's possible. So a lot of stuff is going on. They're going to be married, I believe, next May, and I think the rumors are because a lot of people have names like Prince of Wales. Diana was always Princess of Wales.
She's going to be Duchess of America.
She is on the websites I've seen. She's going to be the Duchess of Sussex. I'm sorry.
Are you sure it's not Sisyphus?
I'm bad at pronouncing names, so. But I think the British city or town is Sussex that could be at. But obviously, because people loved when Prince William married Kate, that was an event. Like, TV channels were shut down to go live to this. I don't think it will be as big. I don't think Harry and Meghan will be as big as Kate and Will, but it's kind of a. For this day and age with news, I mean, any happy news is good news that we should pay attention to. So, as I said, I don't know why people care about royalty so much because, the Queen, I mean, they don't really have power, so to say, because British, rule is under a parliament and they have a prime minister.
Yeah, they got that money, though.
They do have a ton of money. I don't know why they have so much money.
It's all in real estate.
It's insane. For those of you who know, Prince William and Kate, they have 2 kids right now, a third on the way. So I think how the timing is, I believe the third kid will be born, I think in the early spring. So then everyone will be able to attend for this wedding in May. So
I think I know why Americans love the royal family, because they grew up on Disney watching all the princesses. Everyone wants to be a princess, and also they morphed in the Kardashians. So, like, having tons of money and zero responsibility. The British royal family is the perfect mix of that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, I glanced at her Wikipedia page, and, like, humanitarian is now, like, her third thing. Yeah. Because you always have to become a humanitarian. And it's good in a way. I mean, sure, you're the figurehead. You're the face of the British royal family. Sure. Why not?
I mean, a lot of things are, like, how strong the British family controls under the Queen. I mean, you can find pages and documentaries all about Princess Diana and the controversy of when she got married to Charles and that divorce and the affairs and her untimely death. And there's so much.
You mean when she was murdered by the British SAS?
Yes. It's just, I don't know. There's so much. There's so much stuff we don't know. And, I would like it to be like the FBI, like how after X amount of years, like the FBI and like CIA kind of release documents. I want to see what documents show up with the royal family, because I think it's.
Well, no, this is all a novel. This is all setting up for her and William to bear a child. That son will be like I don't know, like 15th on the scale. Well, what would it be? Because it would be behind William's kids. And behind Harry, so it was 7th or 8th in line for the throne. Then all of a sudden, like the top 7, just in front of the kid, just like whoosh, vanish. And then we have an American king. Don't want to be American king of Britain. Classic rock.
If the Queen ever goes, I don't know if Elizabeth II will pass anytime.
Well, Prince Charles is super old too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's up there in age.
He's in his 70s, isn't he?
Yeah, so does that mean the Queen is 90?
It's got to be.
Because I know her husband. I think he's like in his mid 90s.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought there was that thing a couple months ago with everyone thought he died, where it was like reported, but they just kind of announced that he was going to be retired because
retired from public life.
Because I'm assuming
I wish I could do the same thing.
You will never do that.
It would be what were we watching? The Crown or something like that on Netflix. And like it was a decent show, super slow. But the prince consort, douche. It's kind of douchey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Prince Elizabeth's husband.
Oh,
it'd be weird to have a king again because we haven't had a king. Because Queen Elizabeth's dad was
George.
The King's Speech guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But
I've never seen that movie.
So it's a pretty good movie. And like Guy Pearce is the king that abdicated, was also like a Nazi sympathizer, and was wait, history coming full circle. He was around with an American divorcee named Wallace Simpson, I believe. She was a bit of a trollop, and he tried to get her a British title, and they're like, nah.
No, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Queen Elizabeth is 91. Her son Prince Charles is 69.
Nice.
So okay, so yeah, and after Charles it would be William, and then William's kid. Jeez.
Well, once the Queen kicks it, like, what are the chances that Charles is just like, yeah, I don't want this, and then just gives the throne to William? Because I mean, you got a young, good-looking wife. I mean, the king is like bald as hell. I mean, he looks like a king though. I mean, it's fine. And isn't one of his kids named George? Yes. Oh, there you go.
Yep. He does have a George. And then Princess Charlotte, is the second child. So now they'll have one more.
When did they make it that the next in line female could take over? Was it Queen Victoria, like the 1800s?
I don't remember. I forgot the whole reason why Queen Elizabeth II came into power. Did George not have any other kids?
It was just two daughters, like him. Oh yeah, it was her and Margaret.
Okay.
Yeah. God, I know way too much about this crap that I don't care about.
And like as I said, America, we don't have any of this stuff.
No, we got the Kardashians.
That might be worse.
Actually, who would be American royalty?
I mean, right away you think it'd be someone in politics. I mean, because you think the queens usually have some type of,
ceremonial role.
Rolling, yeah, some type of someone creates rules. But I mean, we are controlled a lot by celebrities here in America.
Like the closest thing we probably had was the Kennedys. Right? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Because that was a political dynasty. Maybe the Clintons if Hillary won. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Or
dude, think about
could you go the Bushes?
You might be able to go Bushes, but I would say I don't know. Kennedy's I think is the best one. Shit, if you give this next selection some time and the next 10, 20 years, if Ivanka or her husband, if they're gonna try to keep on going, doing this stuff, gosh, I hate to say it, but God, Trump could start a king queen,
and I'm Eric.
Yeah, they could start a legacy right there. So,
yeah.
But
all right, let's do one more.
Would you like me to do the next one or?
Yeah, let's do Jersey Shore.
Okay. So we'll keep it cheery up here. MTV is bringing back Jersey Shore. This is on C and because obviously news is so messed up, and this is news for some reason. But if you were around during the late 2000s, early 2010s, there were a 3 or 4 year period where Jersey Shore was the biggest thing that hit the nation for some reason.
Back when people actually watched MTV.
Yeah, back when MTV was about reality TV shows and... Oh, wait. No, they always were.
Sorry.
Jersey Shore.
I don't think I ever watched a
oh my God, lightning.
full episode.
Lightning?
You don't need to watch a full episode.
It is a huge thunderstorm, but there's no rain with it. What I'm worried about is this tornado up my night. It's the last night. Do we have like a hurricane shelter? Like
yeah, I'm already.
Okay, because Andy's not looking at the article here. I'm going to see. How many Jersey Shore do you think you can name?
The Situation.
Yes, there's one. There's a Situation.
Snooki.
There's a Snooki.
Is there a guy named Mike?
Mike is the Situation.
Damn it. JWoww was the hot one, right?
There was JWoww, yep.
I feel like there's... I mean, they're Italian Guidos. I feel like there has to be a Pauly.
There's a Pauly.
Yeah.
Pauly D.
That's it.
There's a Vinny. There's a Ronnie.
Oh, that. How did I get it?
And then there's also a Dina.
Hey, ooh, hey.
And a she's not listed on here, but there's also a Sammy. I think the big thing is that Sammy was the other cute chick, and she is not coming back, I believe.
Is she the only one?
I believe so.
Now they're going back to the Jersey Shore, right?
Yep.
So this Alabama, Florida one is completely different.
I think that might be completely different. It looks like they're bringing that original cast back together, and obviously they've all been in news at some point. There've been marriages and children with a couple of them. I think Snooki, and I think maybe JWoww maybe has a child.
Wasn't the Situation? Wasn't he in a situation with like taxes?
I don't.
Like, wasn't he gonna go to jail, like a Wesley Snipes style? I
don't know. I mean, because they all marketed themselves and made money so many other ways, but like then it like abruptly ended. And I think what started the show off, I think, or what made it popular, was ironically a sad video clip that they brought out where Snooki got knocked out in the face at the bar. Do you remember that?
By a dude?
Yeah, a guy. Yeah, I think that was one of the things that got people's attention to Jersey Shore was Snooki, the short little Guido wet chick. There was video of because obviously these guys, all they did was party, and they brought camera people to the dance, to the clubs, and there was a situation where she was like talking, and some guy went and socked her, knocked her on her ass, and it was caught. I think the guy got arrested. I don't think he was like one of these guys. I think it was just some guy at the bar or something. But
yeah, MTV's classy. It was the clip is called "Fade to Black."
Yeah, she's got F the F out.
Just trying to get to know me. Like all of them, they're like, you know what, Snooki, you're a real cool girl.
All right, Snooki wearing the unironic trucker hat.
Like, finally.
Oh, so it is like a jab.
She's on the ground though.
And they put the Mortal Kombat music to it. This is great. So stupid.
One, you should never hit a woman, even if she maybe...
Unless you're running back for Oklahoma. Apparently.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ugh.
I don't know. But I think it's going to air next... I think they're saying the spring of 2018.
Cool.
So, yeah, that's kind of...
That's news.
The news with Uncle Nick.
From the entire Channel 4 News Team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go yourself, San Diego.
Something you shouldn't F yourself is getting a new mattress. Because if you do have a bad mattress and it's old and it's stanky, yeah, maybe you are effing yourself. Lisa Mattress is the way to go. We have one. Nick has one. Nick, tell the people how good the Lisa Mattress is.
It is fantastic. The bed cradles you when you sleep. Like, I'm a big guy, and I think, oh man, a mattress will just sink in, will collapse under me. No, the sucker holds me close and warm at night, and
just cradles you like a little baby Jesus.
Yeah, and I've had the best night's sleep ever since. Sleeping too good, actually. I almost overslept work a few times. Just so comfy. You don't want to leave it.
Jesus loves the little children, all the little children of the world, and Nickerson. And yeah, it's the best mattress that you can get. It's affordable, and it ships straight to your door. Plus, you get 100 nights guaranteed. You get to test it out. If you don't like it, you can send it back. Except you ain't going to move that thing. You're going to love it. Lisa.com/purpleftw, LEESA.com/purpleftw. Promo code Andy will get you $100 off any size mattress. Nick, use the code. Oh, yeah. He's got the insider track. Or if you just go to lisa.com/purpleftw, the code will automatically be put in. Boom. Hit it up. We are gone. Nick, what are you doing this weekend?
I am going to, I work this weekend, my job. I have to work weekends every once in a while, but I'm hopefully finishing up my condo, getting all my stuff moved in. I found a bookshelf, and I just need to find some chairs, and we are set.
Bookshelf. Bam. iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Check us out on YouTube as well. If you enjoy the show, tell a friend, spread the word, add to the Jerome Homie Army. Thanks, producer Allie, for making us not sound so stupid. But for Nick, I'm Andy Carlson, saying annyeong, sayonara, and bye-bye. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks for listening to Bowl with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Download the show on iTunes. Everyone's middle name is Jerome.